Hey everybody, it's Mitch from Broke Boy Garage. Today I have an issue. I got a power steering EG subframe and a manual steering rack. The bracket, for those of you who don't know, the bracket doesn't line up right, the strap on the side. So I have to make one. So I've got what used to be a strap for an intermediate shaft on a Focus. I took 7/8 out of it. I'm gonna attempt to fab this and make this work. If not, I have some flat stock. Ready? Yep. We'll go back over here and get it all finished welded up. Let it cool off, scrape it down, put some black paint on it. Like I said, definitely not going to be pretty, but it doesn't matter. A grinder and paint makes a welder you ain't. Look how shitty that looks. Disclaimer, I can weld better than that, but that is just heavy tacks. I don't care. It's strong enough. I'm not going to be able to bend it or break it. And that doesn't even see a lot of movement. So it is what it is. Now when I do the seat brackets later, I'm actually going to attempt to make those as good as I possibly can. For obvious reasons, I don't want that seat to move and I don't want to die. Hopefully over next winter, actually, I'll get a cage too, so I definitely don't die. Be a good idea. So, I'm waiting on the layer of paint to dry. We got to take this subframe out. So the reason we're going to pull this subframe out is on EKs, if you put a K-series in it, and you use this subframe, it sits at an angle, and that heavier angle is known to break axles with horsepower. So, you can use the EG subframe since it sits back further, and then you can get a proper axle angle. We don't want to break axles left and right. We're probably already going to, and I don't want to make it any worse than it already is. So we're going to take that out, put the new subframe in, and then I need to find me some EXSI knuckles because I'm going to be getting some Willwoods for this and it won't work with those brakes. So let's get at it. Say hi, Brock. Hi. Say hi, Jeff. Hi. Why'd you say that so low? He's like, hi. Hey, Brock, you want to grab it out from there? Yeah. Or are you just going to slide? Just roll. Pick it up, Jeff. Oh, God. Oh man, that is perfect. So obviously I got a couple issues I got to take care of. I'm going to repaint the bay. Once everything's done, I'll put the motor in, get it running tuned, pull it back out, get rid of some stuff. Obviously, that's a problem. You need to cut that out, get rid of that. I might need to rerun these brake lines, which I'm okay with if I absolutely have to. But it bolts up nice. And then I get to figure that out. So this actually goes far enough inside the car to hook up, but I don't want to get water in the car. I don't ever plan on driving it in the rain. I need to figure out a way to seal this hole off. Some sort of grommet or something, but we'll get to it. All in all, there's a lot more space in this engine bay, which I'm happy about. I got the lower control arms painted, refurbished, ready to go. I'll get those on at some other time. Well, I ran into an issue, and I'm going to save you guys some problems if you're doing this. So, whenever you do this, you have to use the EGU joint. I made the mistake. Now I got to try to find one. It'd be like that. Bullet point. EGU joint for the steering rack. For the EG subframe and an EK. Don't be me. Don't screw yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Get the right stuff. Also, if you're going to do one, just buy a complete assembly. I bought the subframe separate, and I bought a brand new steering rack and all that stuff, and I've had to make stuff. I'll never learn. I keep doing this every time. Every time I build a car and I do something, I'll get like, oh, this is a deal. Let's get this singular part, and I'll just build around it. It makes a lot more work than it needs to be. Don't do it. I could have got a whole subframe with steering rack, the strap, the U-joint, and all that stuff for like $250, which is outrageous, but that's what they go for, is $250, $300. But I decided to get this like lower control arms and subframe, and it was $120. I drove to Zanesville for it, which is about hour and a half, I think. Well, that wasn't worth it. So it is what it is. We'll figure it out. I gotta, like I said, put the control arms and stuff back on it. We'll get there. If you like what you see, drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe. See you guys next time. Have a good day. Good day.